Hey everybody, this is Pixel Spank. He's Beta A Ben and I'm Danny Spiteri, and today we're going to be unboxing. Well, it's not so much unboxing because this is another of our retro kind of bringing back things.
Yes, we need a name for this stuff look.
Now, people enjoyed the pod, so I thought I'd go back into my collection of old crap and find some things that you might have had yourself or you might have missed out on. So, Ben, there's a few things here.
Okay.
First up is
it a satchel from Indiana Jones? Oh, it's a street shark.
Yes. I think, all of the street sharks.
Oh my god. This is
the best day ever.
That's Venom. That's just Venom.
Yeah. Possibly the coolest one on rollerblades. And then finally, this fella. Now, I don't remember their names or anything like that. Did they have names?
Yeah, you got Prince, you got Hammerhead, you got John, George, and little one over there, Banjo
Kazooie. So what was the story of Street Sharks? Wasn't it something like their dad was like a scientist?
I don't know. Street Sharks was one of those cartoons that was, I feel it was on Channel 5. It was on at a time when I didn't watch cartoons, as in a time of day, not a time in my life. There's never been such a time. And it was one of those where I caught like the occasional episode when I'd be on holiday or at a friend's house. And the premise to me was this: they're sharks on the street. That's enough. That's enough.
They got them street smarts. So there's a couple things interesting about these toys, right?
A couple? I can see. Right. This is an hour-long video right here.
Feel them because they got some interesting textures going on.
It is,
but mainly on the torso and the kind of, I was going to say the head, but it is all kind of one big body.
Their body is more head than anything.
You'll notice
else.
This one's pretty grimy. It's got a lot of crap on it.
He's clearly your favourite.
Yeah, he was my favourite. So I think he went everywhere for me for about 2 years of my life.
It makes me think if you were to like get a scalpel out and carve away at all the rubber, there'd be a different model underneath. But they'd have the arms of this one and the legs, so they'd look really weird.
When you said that, though, I was just thinking of like you start carving into it, and it's kind of like when Han cuts open the Tauntaun, and it's just like all the guts just. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I was actually more thinking along the lines of in Independence Day, where they crack open the alien and there's a smaller alien inside and it's still alive.
No, I feel that
creepy ass scene.
So yeah, number one interesting thing is the texture, and number two is that they all have I think all of them do something.
Yeah,
he's got a gammy elbow. I can't remember what he does. I'll move his fin maybe.
Oh, yep, yes, I can confirm things. I think you're meant to move.
Oh, that's it.
He punches. I've got it.
Yeah. So he punches.
He's got a haymaker.
This guy, if I remember correctly, he just opens his mouth quite a bit.
He also bites. I think they all bite looking at them.
Yeah. Now, this one is perhaps the coolest because... No, what is it? That's it. So you pull his arms back and his head juts out and attacks.
That's the Hammerhead.
Oh, it's just the right arm that you need to do.
That's what. Can you just confirm something? Can you knock over this blue one with that one using his ability?
One more time. One more go.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. See, it works.
You even took out Ike.
Yep. That's the power. Now this one, if I remember correctly, you submerge in water, and somehow you can. He's got a blowhole up here, and you can squirt something out, but
presumably the water you put him in.
Yeah,
He doesn't take it in, ingest, and then there's piss.
He's also got a weird tongue.
Yeah, I've seen. I believe this is based on an orca.
Yes,
I've seen them before. They've got a bit of tongue to them, but not that level of tongue.
And I think something's missing from his back because I think you used to be able to. Like you'd be able to move the back thing and it would move his tongue around.
Yeah,
kind of a weird like Miley Cyrus thing going on. And then this one, Banjo. As you named him. I'm going to lean him back a bit. He's casual. Banjo is obviously on the rollerblades.
This is the least casual any being has ever been. He's doing some sort of push-up cup.
So yeah, Banjo. He's got the rollerblades going on, so obviously he rolls.
He's got really big hands.
he does the bite thing with his fin, and also if you see this protruding metal rod from his shoulder,
his bone comes out of his arm. He's got a compound fracture.
He can extend his nails ever so slightly, like Meg in that one Family Guy episode. Look, you see that? I mean, it makes pap all difference, but
this is one of the finer things I've ever seen. Only one hand though.
Yeah, just one hand, and not by much.
He's like a really shitty saber-tooth.
He doesn't do.
He's saber-tooth.
He doesn't do much, but
he's got razor-sharp teeth and a massive jaw, but he needs just a tiny increase on the nails.
So this guy kind of, I can't figure out what he does. I mean, he was my favourite. I mean, his one thing I can see is that he's got an arm that slams.
He's got a potent pleasure maneuver.
And his legs go right around.
His legs go all the way up and right the way around.
So he can slam things a bit. He doesn't seem to do as much exciting stuff. If I remember correctly, and this was probably completely wrong, he was like into American football. I think he's kind of got the boots anyway.
He does, yeah. He's wearing, I want to say, cleats.
So Ben, let's make this educational as well as entertaining. What type of sharks are these? So we've already identified. Well, he's
killer whale.
Killer whale.
You got. I think this is a hammerhead shark.
Yeah.
That one's easy. That looks like a wrong tiger stripe shark to me.
I don't know
because that'd be like
he's
orange.
obviously got these stripes going, but
yeah,
I don't know what type of shark he is. I think that's well.
This is your standard great white. Yeah.
I think he's a whale.
Well. Has he got a blowhole? Let's assess.
No.
He's got a fin though.
Check out how yacked he is though. He's veiny as well.
He's got a lot of vein going on. He's got long arms, so no, I'm getting nothing. You assume they'd all be sharks, but clearly this one isn't.
Yeah, I think this one was some kind of whale as well.
I can't even. Were the street sharks the good guys in it? Were the enemies also street sharks?
It was very ahead of its time because it was very morally grey and ambiguous. You know, who was really in the right and who was really in the wrong.
In my mind, you know how if you look back, you'll realise, oh, this was just a cheap rip-off of this that another network did. So I feel like there was Turtles, right? And then there was Biker Mice from Mars. And then someone saw that and was like...
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
That's a crazy tongue.
It's... yeah.
I came like a wrecking ball. Oh, right. So yeah, these really just bring me back to my childhood. I
can't believe you had so many. Because these,
I think, in fairness, I probably had like 2, and my brothers had the rest, but they're mine now.
You had 2. Your 2 brothers had 3 between them.
I was the favourite son. I remember this one was specifically mine. I think this one was my brother Joe's, and I think this one was Matt's. I can't remember about these 2. I have a feeling he was mine as well. I like him.
They're all yours now.
Regardless, yeah. I just love this arm.
I'm going to psych you out. Boom!
Yeah, he looks like he could do some old-fashioned kind of bit of pugilism. But fantastic pants they're wearing as well, or trousers, you know.
It does imply that they were human once, because they've got human feet going on.
I'm fairly certain their dad was a scientist or something, and he maybe crossbred them with sharks and whales. Or it's been a long time.
I will be doing research into street sharks, and time will tell. Time will tell what they are.
Okay. Well, that was another Pixel Spank unboxing. Remember, they happen every Tuesday. So remember to like. Why would you do that? Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz would be really helpful. So thanks very much, guys.